Hi Scorpio, thank you for being here. This is going to be your love reading for the month of March. And this is going to be for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. We're going to start off with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards to get a general feel for the energies in the month of March for all my Scorpios. And the first card out is Recovery. The first card out is Recovery. Instinct, Faith, and Perception. Okay guys, what I'm getting very heavily here is that you guys have come to a point in your life where you have completed a cycle. You have completed a cycle with a person or situation and you are ready to move forward. Now, the recovery card is all about healing wounding and allowing and freeing yourself from the past. It's almost like freeing yourself from those thoughts or those memories of the past that bring sadness and keep you stuck and unable to move forward. Now, with the Instinct card, this energy is all about pushing forward and not looking back. Because at the end of the day, if you waste time looking back in the past, you're wasting precious time in being able to manifest what it is that you want for your future if you're stuck thinking about the things that happened in the past. Now, what I'm getting with the Faith card is that you are protected at this time, that you are divinely guided at this time to make the changes necessary to bring you into a better state of mind, into a better lifestyle, into something greater and grander than you've ever experienced before. The Perception card is all about making changes. It's making changes not only in your life, but changes in the way that you think and see things, because those changes that you make in perception as to what you feel, what you see in a situation is what makes all the difference. What we think right now at this moment is what attracts what we will come into in the future. So I am getting very strongly here that you have the ability to see things in a different light. And I'm getting here that you will no longer allow your pain to hold you back any longer, because I feel like there's what I'm sensing here is like reminiscing about the past and past wounding, and it keeps you stuck in a state of melancholy and sadness. And what I'm seeing here is your decisiveness to change that and allow that to end, for that cycle to be complete and move forward by being able to detach from the past. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from the Tarot of Sexual Magic now, and we are going to pull cards for a Celtic Cross for you tonight. Okay, guys. So I'm getting an energy of domination and rejection. So strongly, I'm feeling that you found yourself in a connection where you were being completely dominated by this person or by the energy of this person. They came in quite hot and heavy and very seductive, and there was a lot of passion, and they seduced you passionately, and they dominated you. There was this cat and mouse chase, and it was a game of seduction and domination. But suddenly, they just got up and left. And it left you quite wounded and wondering what happened. I'm getting here that you allowed this person to come in and out of your life because you still wanted to connect with this person, but they weren't really taking you very seriously. Now, you can take this as it fits. This is something that could be happening to you, or you could be doing this to that person. But the energy on the table here is of this connection that started off very dominating, and then there was a sudden rift and rejection and separation almost instantly. Now, because the Queen of Chalices is crowning you and it is your strength, I feel that you tried to still connect with this person on a platonic level, even after the rejection and the separation from the initial love contact. Once it went cold, I feel that you tried to reach out as a friend or tried to warm things up and rekindle it, but it didn't quite work out for you. It was almost as though, what I'm getting here is that this was a very fast whirlwind relationship. It was hot and heavy at the very beginning, but then it grew cold almost instantly. And in the near future, you have the Seven of Swords, which is an energy of also of separation, because it's really not working out between the two of them, and they have to work really hard to make this work. So I'm getting heavily that in order for you to make this connection work, you have to put a lot into it. And it takes a lot out of you. They want to control you, dominate you. And at the end of the day, they don't give you enough of what you need. They end up abandoning you and not coming through for you. Now, where you find yourself is the Nine of Wands and the Strength card. So I'm getting here that you're building up the strength to have this conversation with this person, to let them know that this is not working out for you any longer, that you are ready to move on from this connection. Your environment, or what you need to know, is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is my card of coming together strictly for physical pleasure, absolutely no emotional connection whatsoever. So this person did not display any love to you or any emotional connection, or this could have been you. You could have really been into this person physically, but really not connecting with them fully or wanting anything other than a physical contact with this person. In your hopes and fears, or the guidance or warning, we have the Knight of Chalices and the Seven of Wands. And what I'm getting here is that this is one of my cards. The Seven of Wands is one of my cards of sweet talking somebody into believing whatever it is that they want to make them believe. So I feel like they're going to turn around and try to sweet talk you into being able to keep you right where they have you, where they can dominate you and use you and then leave whenever they feel like it, and then come back when it serves them. With the Eight of Pentacles, as a final outcome, I see here that the relationship is growing cold and there's complete indifference in the connection. At the end of the day, you're done with this type of encounter. You want more. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, which is also walking away from the situation. Walking away and trying new things because you're done. You have completed this cycle and you're ready to move on. Okay, guys. This is quite a harsh... I just did another reading. I think Cancer also is going through similar separation energy. So let's find you some advice. I'm going to use my Herbal healing deck to get advice for you at this time. It looks like it might be very much needed. And you guys got Violet, Introspection. This card really wanted to come out because it flipped out when I first grabbed the deck, and then I shuffled it back in and it popped back out. Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. Carl Jung. Hundreds of violet species are found across the globe, with a concentration in temperate zones of the northern hemisphere. Of the genus Viola, 2 species are the most commonly used in Western medicine: sweet violet and wild pansy, also known as heartsease. Sweet violet syrup is an age-old preparation for coughs and colds, a cooling remedy. Violet lowers fever and also cools a burning mind or heart. The leaves and flowers are used for skin problems such as eczema or hives. The plant can also heal cysts and tumors of the female reproductive system and is helpful in cases of breast cancer. Universally, violet is understood as a humble and even shy plant spirit. She grows very low to the ground and produces small, edible flowers and heart-shaped leaves. And yet, her sweet and unassuming nature does not mean that she lacks potency or power. She just may not let you know about it right away. A curious quality of the plant teaches us a lesson in discernment. Violets tend to create 2 different types of flowers. In the springtime, we see the colorful and sweet-smelling blossoms. Later in the season, the flowers become more camouflaged, appearing small and sometimes green in color. These less noticeable flowers are what hold the seeds of the plant. Thus, those who gather the colorful flowers for salads, candies, and medicine do not disturb the plant's ability to reproduce. In fact, violet also spreads via underground perennial roots. Violet comes to you now to encourage introspection and the use of good judgment and acumen. Look before you leap is a saying to keep in mind. Use discernment when sharing with others, and remember to balance contact with the outside world by listening to inner guidance. This is not to say that you must cut off contact with others. In fact, violet's flower essence is used to alleviate shyness and help us open up to others. However, a sense of good timing is required, and care must be taken to open our hearts around the right people. If you feel a yearning to reach out to the world, feel free to do so. But keep in mind Violet's unique method of camouflaging her most important creations, her seeds. if you are working on multiple creative projects, try sharing some of the less important ones first. For now, it is safer not to share anything that is unfinished or otherwise vulnerable. Violet reminds us to keep our best cards close to our chest at this time and wait for the right moment to play them. Trust yourself in knowing what to share and what to hold back. The answers are within you. Violets can be prepared as a litmus test for the soil, helping to determine its alkalinity. Use your heart as a kind of litmus test to help you discern when and where it is safe to open up. After social events, it is important to retreat into your own private world. Make introspection a daily habit by journaling, meditation, doing yoga, or creating any other regular spiritual practice. Being in nature is of great benefit. The closer you are to the ground, the better. Lay down a blanket and enjoy a picnic, or kneel upon the forest floor to get a closer look at what grows there. You might even stumble upon a violet. Stillness and inward reflection are the keys to keeping your balance at this time. Take care not to be swept up into others' goals, projects, or problems. Stay true to yourself. Rest assured that when the time is right, you will be able to share more of yourself with the world. Your unique perspective and refined sensibility will eventually draw you into groups of people who truly appreciate you. Violet does not indicate a thwarting of your creative efforts, simply a period of waiting for the right time to share them. Introspection is the key to protection at this time. Do not allow your desire to be appreciated get in the way of your deeper purpose. By staying balanced and whole within, you pave the way for higher connection and belonging in the future. So I hope this helps. This is going to wrap up your reading for the month of March, and we'll see you here next time. Thanks. Bye.